Selam dostlar. Umarım hepinizin sağlığı, saati yerinde. Evet, Hogwarts Legacy'nin final bölümünde sizlerleyim. En son 13. fantastik canavarımızı keşfetmiştik ve onunla beraber aslında Merlin'in 4. sınavını başarıyla tamamlamıştık.
Perhaps Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. I still have my reservations. Isadora, as you will see, was not who she seemed. I can only hope that you are. My memories should answer any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber.
Düşünseline gireceğiz bakalım.
Hello? Isadora? Isadora? Mr. Morganok,
Bu adamın duygularını mı almıştı? Öyle bir şey yapmıştı. Oha, adamı inferi gibi bir şey mi çevirdi?
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father. Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
We must gather the others.
you to return to your common room, all right?
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogance, your obsession with secrets. We won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students, no one.
Sen çıldırmışsın Isadora.
Set down your wand.
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
Of. Lan. Lan yardım et. Oh! Ama adam mecburdu ya. Wow. Biz de bu seçimi yapmak zorunda kalacağız.
The caverns below Hogwarts, where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now?
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
Wow, son
I shall
görevler.
send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late. If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
All right, Professor. I'll see you soon.
Vay canına, son 2 ana görevdeyiz ya. Artık direkt buraya bakasım geliyor, yeni bir şey yok. Sebastian görevine gidelim.
It's rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
Yeni görev gelmiş, asa ustalığı. Ama Sebastian'ın hikayesini bitirmeden tabii ki oraya gitmeyeceğim.
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous,
Stop! You swore you wouldn't let Sebastian take this one step further. Yet here we are.
It's my fault. I was wrong. I thought he'd stop.
I should have stopped him before. Sebastian's in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry. Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Last time we
Yeneriz.
were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Ya burayı nasıl açacağız?
Sebastian.
İşte Protego'ya basıyorum, olmuyor. Çünkü elim R2'de kalıyor. PC'de eminim bu iş daha kolaydır. PC'de derken yani klavye mouse'la oynarken anladınız işte.
Hold on a moment. I was so worried about Sebastian I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian. Be careful.
We'll see.
How many Inferi are there?
Ulan bastım ilk defa, onda da işe yaramadı ya. Neyse. Burası 2 saat uğraştığım yer arkadaşlar. Hatırlarsınız. Lan bu kadar basit miydi? Ben hani karşıya koymaya çalışıyordum ya, halbuki yakına koymamız gerekiyormuş.
Isn't this incredible?
Sebastian,
I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
Control? I had to fight the Inferi all the way.
Aha!
What have the two of you done? Accio relic.
Kalıntısı.
The relic.
Oh shit.
You'll pay for this.
Ne yapıyorsun lan? Abi bununla niye savaşıyoruz biz? Lan yanlışlıkla. Çok saçma bir iş yapıyoruz şu an. Lan ultiyi bunlara niye kullandım yanlışlıkla? Abi biz niye savaşıyoruz? Saçmalamayın, bu ne? Bizim Sebastian'a aklını başını toplatmamız lazım yani. Lan niye Lumos var burada? Süleyman, ne yaptın sen? Abi niye seninle savaşmak zorundayız biz ya? Şimdi bir saniye, şurada şunu kullanıyorduk. Bu nereden geldi buraya? Bizim bunu yapmamamız lazımdı. Yani Sebastian'ın saçmalamalarını engellememiz lazımdı ama... Şaka mı lan bu? Sen malsın. Geri zekalı. Aptal. Abi hiç böyle bir son beklemiyordum ya. Bu ne? Şuna bak nasıl da üzülüyor ha.
You've made your choice.
Ben Sebastian'ı şu an öldürmek istiyorum. Ne yaptın oğlum sen? Hasta psikopat.
Oh, Anne. What have you done?
Lan asıl sen ne yaptın? Çoktan gücün kölesi olmuş ki daha yeni kullanmaya başlamışlar bir ki. Slytherin'den adam çıkmaz. Bari şunu alayım da. Lan biz hala niye bu köpeğin peşinden gidiyoruz ya? Oğlum bir seçenek gelirse seni direkt Azkaban'a teslim edeceğim ha. Adama bekle deyip biz önünden gidiyoruz ya.
Stop, Sebastian. Hold on.
Dur Sebastian. Ne arkamızdaki adama bağırıyoruz ya, neyse.
What is it?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us. Not really.
Ne diyorsun lan geri zekalı?
I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did.
Ne
If I
mecburiyeti?
hadn't known how to cast it.
You went too far, Sebastian.
I can't think right now.
Ne çok ileri gitmesi ya, saçmaladı.
I can't
Bu
say
adamı
it.
bilin...
I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later at the Undercroft, all right?
Sen psikopatsın, şerefsiz. Evet, son oyundaki göreve başlamadan Poppy ile şu görevi de yapalım.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
And you say they made it after you placed the moonstone?
Do you know why or what it means? Does it have to do with the Snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, and often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try and kill Poppy and me.
I did not know, my young friend, but I shall say that I was not surprised. It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use that.
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the Snidgets and their poacher pursuers. I believe the symbol created by the Mooncalves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the forest. You should make haste there. The Snidgets that have been kept there for so many years may no longer be safe.
You said you divined a series of events before our paths crossed. What were they?
I saw the arrival of a stranger, the threat of an enemy, and the return of an old friend. I believe now that you are the strangers, the poachers are the enemy, and the old friends are the Snidgets. I also saw two places tied to these events, the cave with the moonstone and the henge. The latter was bathed in moonlight.
What makes you so sure the symbol is where the Snidgets are?
I do not know. It is what I have read in the stars. Fortunes play out as they are intended. I am merely a messenger. I shall say that fortune favors us today. That you would show me a symbol whose provenance I recognize is not coincidence, but fate.
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall see you there. We cannot afford to lose the Snidgets once again.
Evet. Bence de. Gidiyoruz mu? Bununla ilgili en ufak bir gelişme yok şu an. Şimdi Poppy'den bir mesaj gelene kadar Yani son bölüme başlamadan önce inşallah Poppy'den mesaj gelir. Çünkü asadan sonra son bölüm olacak. Oyunun final bölümü. Hani final bölümünden sonra yapmak istemiyorum Poppy'nin görevini.
I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Yes, Professor Fig sent an owl informing me that you'd be coming. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do.
Çok gergin bekliyoruz. Bak şu gözlüklerimiz efsane oldu ya. Yanlışlıkla taktık ama.
It is done.
Eyvallah.
I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
Aha.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
Abi bu gözlükle hiç ciddiye alamıyorum kendimi ya.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there?
Seni ilgilendirmez gerizekalı.
Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance.
Asıl kibirli olan sensin lan.
Reason with a child.
Gel kapışak.
I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
Oha!
Aha! Lamb to the slaughter. Who goes there? We'll go down the stride and make this too easy for me. You will not survive this fight. No!
Ne anlatıyorsun ya sen? Bir çocukla baş edemediniz ha?
You should have joined me.
Ne anlatıyorsun ya? Oha! Kanka, saçmalıyorsun.
I'll make you wish you were back at school.
Allow me to put you out of your...
Come on, you're afraid to fight back?
Defender. Bombarder. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Retreat. Force your hand.
Bir de bir şey diyeceğim. Biz havada kadavrayı öğrenmedik değil mi? Bunu kimse bilmemeli dediğimiz için öğrenemedik. Oy, çok felaket hasar yedik. Kanka sen bir öl. Abi inferi ne alaka? Aa, ulti basmaya çalışırken hasar yedik. Neyse, geber kanka. Ne oldu lan? Vallahi basıyorum. Basmıyormuşum. Çünkü PlayStation tuşundaki X'e bastığımı fark etmem bayağı zaman aldı değil mi? Yendik ya, yendik. Sandık.
I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an alternative right away.
Nereden giriyoruz buraya?
For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Finn.
Dur ya, kimseyle savaşmak istemiyorum şu an. Vallahi billahi sinirimi...
It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts.
Güzel. Sebastian. Ama önce Poppy.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Gidelim şu Sinijit'ları bir kurtaralım. Sonra Sebastian ve sonra da artık şöyle bir daha bakalım. Depo. Oha, 24 seviye olmak yetiyormuş. Biz kaç seviyeyiz? Şu an 35 olduk sanırım. Aynen.
How remarkable.
Haşhaş tatlısı.
Did you see the
Görünce
symbol
gülesim
above the
geliyor.
entrance? It's the one the mooncalfs made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the Snidgets are hidden?
Let's find out. Doran's waiting for us just up ahead.
I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe it? Actual Snidgets. I'm glad We seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still poring over Gran's research. There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, had Doran to guide us. Even if the poachers do somehow stumble upon this place, we shall be long gone.
Greetings.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
We do.
Yes. Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better than anyone.
Bakalım, kapıda işaretler var. Güneş ve artık şu neyse. Onlarda ışık var. Bir denemek için şunu çekelim. Ne yapıyor bu?
I wonder if the pillars move at all.
Aynen kızım da. Işığı bir yerden şunların üzerine yansıtmaya çalışacağız sanırım ama. Kanka bir geberin ya. İşimiz var, bir durun. Ama nasıl yapacağız onu? Ha, şu anda mesela güneş yanıyor. Diğerinin de şu olması lazım. Mesela bu güneşi bozdu. Bunu geri yerine çekeceğiz. Tamam, o doğru. Abi illa ölmek mi istiyorsunuz ya? Tamam, bir tane daha.
That did it. Look, Doran, a doorway.
I suspect we all know what lies in that passage. And now, I'm afraid I must leave you.
Eyvallah Doran.
You're not coming in with us.
Revelio.
Look at the murals on the wall. They're all creatures. This place must have been built to protect them. They had nothing to fear.
What makes you say that?
The poacher camps always
so
felt
many
oppressive.
books.
You haven't seen my grand study.
Hayır, görmedik.
Here is of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the poacher camps.
Yukarıda sandık var. Ama bunu oradan mı çıkartacağız? Yetmiyor ki bu. Şimdi normalde böyle durumlarda havada bıraktığımızda duruyordu hep. Aman neyse dostlar. Yeterince sandık aldık.
I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be. But how to get through?
Ne var? Okey, bunların ne işe yaradığını biliyorum da. Sorun şu ki ne açıldığını görmedim. Herhalde karşıdan devam. Çok iyi. Bir tane daha. Bu hangisi acaba? Aynen.
Of course. How clever.
Revelio. Little puppy squeaking. Forgot how to cover your track.
What was that?
Nereden çıktınız ya? Kolaysınız, üzgünüm ama. Bunun kalkanını önce almamız lazım. Çabuk ölüyorsunuz baya. Onu çekemeyiz tabi de. Öf, amma çok geldiniz ya. Lan tam büyü seçiyorum, o sırada hedef değiştiriyor ya. Ne oluyor abi? Bir şeyler oluyor oyuna ya. Bittiler sonunda.
We're fine. You hadn't got here when you did. I led them here, Doran.
You I am glad to have witnessed this. I now believe all that Doran told me.
Ne yapıyorsunuz lan siz orada?
There they are. Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
You want us to?
Şu kızı inanılmaz tatlı yapmışlar ya. Ve haşhaş tatlısı diye çevirince de ya Allah'ım.
I only ever wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it. They're lovely. But what happens now? They can't care for themselves, and surely once word gets out of their reappearance...
No harm will come to them. The centaurs will see to that. You have my word.
Thank you, Doran, for helping us to find them and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that. You both fought bravely today. Allow us to carry the mantle from here.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the Snidgets.
Evet, kendinize iyi bakın. Herhalde Poppy'nin bütün görevleri bitti. Ama daha haritaya tıklayamadığımıza göre diyecektim ama save aldı mı? Yoksa sadece mekandan dolayı, evet. Girdiğimiz gibi çıkmamız lazım. Buraya nasıl çıkabilirim ki? Dayanamıyorum oradaki hazineye. Bir daha bir deneyelim. Ama düşme işte, öyle kal. Dur lan öyle işte. Aman neyse.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Şu çocukla ilgili bir seçenek çıkmalı ya. Bunu bir bakanlığa teslim edelim ya. Gerizekalı. Amcasını direkt öldürdü.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened.
Ne istememesi lan?
I know.
Gayet sakin bir şekilde
How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
Hayır.
I don't know what to do, Sebastian. You don't know. You do know. Anne has no one. I regret everything I did. I know what I did was wrong.
Eminim.
I only hope she can forgive me. That everyone can forgive me.
Yürü git.
No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met. Poor Sebastian. Ominous? What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
Abi tabii ki teslim etmeliyiz ya. Şaka mısın?
You're right. You were right the entire time. I wish I had.
Gerizekalı başkalarına da zarar verecek.
If we do this, we may never see Sebastian again.
Siktirsin, tövbe tövbe ya.
I realize that, but it's the right thing to do. He killed his uncle. We've tried to justify his actions every step of the way, but this has gone too far. It has to stop. Very well. Leave it to me. I'll tell the headmaster. Farewell for now. I shall be in touch. Whatever lies ahead, we must face it
Evet, son göreve başlıyoruz. Heyecanlıyım. Let's go.
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart, are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He destroyed so many lives and he wouldn't have stopped. I'm glad I was able to put an end to him.
You're right. He wouldn't have stopped. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials, to ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
Oh be, sonunda.
That must be the way to the repository.
Üf, heyecanlıyım.
We can only hope that we're not too late and that we find nothing but a repository undisturbed beyond this.
Oha, ilk defa bizde gelecek.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered. Let's go. If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Herif, nefret ediyorum şu cücelerden ya. Abi şu uzuyorlar ya, çok sinir ya. Bye bye.
Press on. Ranrock must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
Eyvallah hocam. Oho, troller değişik. Abi bir de siz mi ya? Üf. Sanki troller yetmiyormuş gibi. Evet, bunlara karşı ikinciyi de vuracak. Ya gene aynı şey yaptım. İkinci kere yuvarlığa basmam lazım. Abi çok güçlüler ya. Son iksirimiz ya. Önce şu canı az olanı öldürmek istiyorum ama. İndir. Sarıyı indirmedi bu sefer. Aman. Abi ultiyi niye bunları kullanıyorum ben ya? Abi defolun gidin ya. Cüceler lanet olmasın size. Olsun ya da. Amerikan dublaj gibi oldu. Ne yapıyorsun? Ne yapıyorsun sen? içinden bir yol bulalım. Ne bulacağız? Aha da burası.
Professor, that wall, that's the way forward. Very perceptive. It worked. Let's go. Lumos! Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Lumos! Listen, more.
Ne oldu lan? Ne haber? Üf, şuna bayılıyorum ya.
These tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far. We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
Aa, geldi bizimkiler.
The goblins have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
We shall make quick work of them.
They got this.
Onlar bunu halleder. Bunu aldılar değil mi? Vallahi helal olsun, bu yaşta bu çeviklik. Bu bölüm iyi, bayağı iyi tasarlanmış. Ya bir durun ya, sizle işimiz yok bizim. Lan basamadım da. Ya mesela bunu tam kalkanını kırmak için sarı büyü çıkartıyorum. Sonra bir anda hedef değiştiriyor. Yendik hacı. Oo. Paşam. Selam. Sen iyisin aga, iyisin. Şimdi bir saniye, bizim Maxima'ya ihtiyacımız var. Abi ama yani sizin yapacağınız Optimizasyona da size de. Şuna baksanıza ya, o kadar fazla dönüyor ki, donuyor ki, dönüyor ki yani. Oğlum bütün mağara çökecek. Helal be. Weasley'ler işte. Sağ ol hocam. Abi niye cüceler zombi gibi? Cüce nereden çıktı? Goblinler. Aa, bizim muhafızlarımız. Bizle mi savaşacaksınız abi ya? Oo, sıçtık. Abi şunların boyuta bakar mısınız?
We got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good. But she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you. What Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
Kritik soru. Burada tutacağım tabii ya.
I plan to leave the repository as it is.
I'm pleased to hear that. I've been thinking.
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her and the others sooner. Trusted them more. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. How long will you keep it?
Sonsuza kadar tabii.
The Keepers were right. The risk of using this magic is too dangerous. It is my responsibility alone to keep it safe.
I understand, but you are not entirely alone. I will do all I can to help you.
Ranrock mu? Yep.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
Siktir. Neye dönüştü lan o? Lan! Nasıl yeneceğiz? Ya bunu nasıl yenebiliriz ki? Ne yapmamız gerekiyor peki? Buradan geldik zaten. Buraya gitmeyeceğimiz kesin de. Ha, bunları vuracağız. Okey. Ama 3 ultiyi de kullandık. Ne anlatıyorsun aga ya? Garip garip sesler çıkartıyorsun önce. Kürelerden çıkmadı bu sefer. Böyle çıkıyor da ben mi görmüyorum? Ne bu? Sürekli aynı şeyi mi yapacağız? Abi Oo, iyi vurdu bu arada. Ne? Boşa gitti büyüler. Uf, ne vurdu? İksirimiz de yok vallahi, sıçtık. Bunları Protego'yla... Ay, bunu yemesek iyiydi. Benim ultiye ihtiyacım var, ulti. Adam güdümlü bomba yolluyor ya. Abi niye? Ne oldu lan? Öf. Ah, ulti. Tamam. Son seviyesi kaldı da. Hiç iksirimiz yok. Ulti küresi, ulti küresi. Ha, gittiler. Vallahi iksirimiz olmadığı için çok sıkıntı. Canımıza bak ya. Ya bu kürelerle uğraşırken bu şerefsiz her seferinde bize bir şey vuruyor ya. Hatalıyız ya. İksir yapıp gelmeliydik buraya. Yoruldum dostlar. Buraya iksirsiz girmek kadar aptalca bir şey olamaz ya. Al işte, bunu yemeyecektik. Abi, ya neden hiçbir yerde iksir yok ya? Öl gözünü sevdiğim öl ya. Ölmüyor ya, ölmüyor ya. Bir can abi, bir can. Geberdin mi sonunda? Arkadaşlar belki 10 kere denemiş olabilirim. Ufak bir hatada çok fazla hasar yediğimiz için. Ya bir de iksiri olmayınca üf. Lan?
Professor. Miriam.
Ölme aga.
Miriam would have loved you, my young friend. The wizarding world could not be in more capable hands.
Abi diyecek bir şey bulamıyorum ya. Gitti figimiz. İlla dramatik bir son için birilerinin ölmesi gerekmez ki ya. Lodgok da öldü, Fig de gitti. Oyunun sonunda büyük salonda bir şeyler yapıyoruz Allah'ım.
I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, suddenly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Midi,
Black,
whom we lost much too soon as well.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig.
Değilse bile.
Well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
Aga be.
To Professor Fig!
Anılar canlanıyor. Hermione'nin söyledikleri şu büyük salonun tavanının nasıl sihirlendiğine dair.
Never imagined we'd attend a funeral for one of our professors. Glad Weasley spoke for Fig. She honored him. He'll be well remembered. I only wish we could have done the same for Solomon Sallow. I need to go and see Anne soon.
Ominous. There's something I need to tell you. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if you faced quite a fight.
The rumor's true, and I did. But it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Victor Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
You see, since Feldcroft was of interest to Ranrock, it became of interest to Rookwood as well. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw Anne, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. Oh, so cruel. Rookwood got what he deserved. Thank you for telling me. Anne and Sebastian deserve to know, and it should come from me. As we discussed, I spoke with Black. Sebastian's with the headmaster now, but perhaps there's a way to get word to him. When I find out, I'll send an owl.
Vay be, dönem sonuna geldik. Tobbs gitti. Evcinimiz. Lodgok gitti. Evet, birkaç görev daha var tabii ki. Poppy ile son görevimiz var. Onun hemen...
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flue powder.
Just the person I was hoping to see.
I see Doran finally convinced you to leave the Snidgets.
If anyone can keep them out of poacher hands, it's the centaurs. And I wanted to thank you. When the poachers ambushed us, it was nice not to face them alone.
Aynen öyle.
It's the sort of thing friends do for each other, isn't it?
I suppose so. I am glad you came to Hogwarts. It's already been my best year. I wouldn't want a repeat of Horntail Hall, of course, but I did enjoy the Three Broomsticks. Had no idea how lovely it was there.
Had you never been to the Three Broomsticks?
I used to spend most of my time with Highwing, and well, I don't know how Serona feels about hippogriffs popping in for a butterbeer. Highwing's the only one I would have gone with. Or Gran, of course.
Ya da büyük annem.
Nothing wrong with that. Highwing's good company.
She is. Although I am beginning to see the appeal of human friends. It was nice to talk about my parents and Gran with someone. And share Highwing.
Paylaşmak.
I don't suppose you've heard anything from your parents, have you?
I haven't, but I'm perfectly fine with that.
Does your Gran know that we found the Snidgets?
I couldn't hold it in any longer. I told her everything. She was livid that I'd been anywhere near the poachers, but she confessed that she was rather envious about the Snidgets.
It has all been a pleasure, Poppy. Do try and stay out of trouble.
Don't know that I can. We've taken on poachers twice now, successfully. I rather think you've helped me develop a taste for it. And with centaurs as allies, I might actually go looking for trouble. You and I should meet for a butterbeer soon. Perhaps Highwind can join us?
Ayıpsın.
Always said that travel broadens the mind.
Evet, konuşacak çok bir şey bulamıyorum dostlar çünkü çok yorgunum. Saat gece 4:30 civarı şu an.
Thank you for coming.
Ominous, I received your owl. What's happened with Sebastian?
He's been expelled and will soon face trial at the ministry.
Okuldan atıldı. Sınır dışı edildi değil de.
To turn him in, I think now she's torn.
Hak ettiğini aldı.
I confess I know how she feels. As much as we all wanted Sebastian
Tamam
to face
dostum,
the
arkadaşındı
consequences of his
yani, anlıyoruz.
actions. It will never be the same without him. Just standing here in the Undercroft without Sebastian feels wrong.
I never thought things would end this way. I hope we did the right thing.
Yaptık lan, onu demek istememiştim. Sadece acısını paylaştığımı belirtmek istedim.
I was. Black let me talk to Sebastian before he left. At first he wouldn't believe it. Then he realized it all made sense. Unfortunately, his anger only grew towards goblins and dark wizards. Anne was shocked too, but in some sense relieved to know the truth about who was responsible. I think it brought her some peace.
I'm glad to hear it. She deserves peace.
She does. Sebastian was my best friend. I can't imagine Hogwarts or anywhere without him. I know you two had grown close, that you were helping each other with more than just finding a cure for Anne. He never gave specifics, but I know it was important. He means a lot to us both. I hope we get the chance to tell him that one day. I know we had a bit of a rocky start, but you've proven yourself as a friend.
Eyvallah be.
You came to Hogwarts.
Arkadaşlar bunu yapmayacağım. Ya da yapalım hadi. Yani şöyle çok saçma oldu. Harlow dediğimiz adam Rockwood'un yardımcılarından. Rockwood'u devirdik. Yani mesela final görevini yapmadan önce yapmamız gereken şeylerdi bunlar. Oyunun işte görev yönetimi.
Are you ready to finish Harlow?
Hazırız.
I'm ready to finish Harlow once and for all. What is your plan?
I received an owl from Mrs. Bickle. She wondered if we were having any luck going after Harlow. Suggested we could gather evidence from a friend near Manor Cape.
But she warned us to stay out of it. Was rather adamant about it.
Precisely.
Harlow knows that we saved Archie, and that we rescued Mr. Rabe. The letter didn't come from Mrs. Bickle, did it?
I do not believe it did. Harlow intends to ambush us.
But now we have the upper hand. We can prepare.
We are stronger than Harlow, and he knows it. That's why he's resorting to this sort of trickery. We must go.
Agreed. Let's finish this.
Brilliant. Harlow's reign ends today.
Perhaps we ought to inform Officer Singer of our plans.
I already sent her an owl to let her know that we were following a lead given to us by Mrs. Bickle.
Are you concerned she might tell your mother?
Indeed she will, but so be it. I am tired of hiding it from her. My mother needs to understand that I will not be safe from the Ashwinders until everyone is. I shall pursue them until they are finished, and I think she knows that. As do you.
That I do.
I sense he is close.
Where is he?
I do not know.
Revelio.
They got what they deserved.
Little Nat Ione, innit? And her excruciatingly loyal companion. You two have done quite a bit of damage to my business interests. But I must grudgingly give you some credit. What was once a mere annoyance has become remarkably problematic. Fortunately, I pride myself on my problem-solving skills. This will not end in your favor.
Ne anlatıyorsun oğlum ya? Ağzını ediyoruz ne anlatıyorsa. Ha, destek çağırsan. Anca kaç. Ultimiz geliyor. Onu yemeyecektik işte. Canımız biraz sıkıntıya girdi. Öldün kanka. Üzgünüm. Hala ama. Hayır, bu kız da ölürse artık var ya. Abi bu sahne donar mı ya? Tam sıkıntı yok, sadece Crucio uyguladı. Biraz işkence ama yaşıyor. Burada da donmazsın ya. Gerçekten sizin çok şeydi yani. O donması orada tam Ceylan olarak öne atlarken çok sinir bozucuydu.
Yes, mother. I feel fine, and it will do me good to see my friend.
Very well, but do not overdo it, Natsai.
I know, mother.
Mesela şöyle olsaydı, bu görevi yaptık, bu kız yaralandı. Sonra oyunun final bölümünü yaptık. Okuldan ayrılmadan önce de kızı görüp ziyarete geldik.
I'm glad to see you're doing so well.
I am doing better than it appears. I am only here because my mother insisted, just to be safe. I was relieved when she told me that you were all right.
Only because of you. How are you feeling?
Well, I've had better days, but Nurse Blaney says that I am on the mend.
I'm sorry, Natty. It's my fault you got hurt.
What? No. Do not blame yourself for this. The moment that I saw Harlow aim his wand at you, well...
You quickly made the choice to protect me.
I did what I had to, and I would do it again. I could not simply stand there and let you get hurt.
Then I shouldn't feel guilty.
Of course not.
Bu kız da ölse vallahi billahi söverdim.
Oh my. I cannot believe that it took me this long to see it. He made a choice based on instinct. My father, you, my friend, are no more to blame for my injuries today than I am to blame for my father's sacrifice years ago.
From what I know of him, it seems there's a lot of your father in you.
That's very kind of you to say. I hope that you are right. This has all been a bit much, hasn't it? A battle here at Hogwarts, everything we have done to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot. But we have done it. Rookwood is dead, Harlow is on his way to Azkaban, and the rest of them are on the run. A few of the dregs will still be about, fighting for their lost cause. But Rookwood's enterprise has fallen apart.
Everything is safer now because of us, because of you.
Thank you, but we make a formidable team. You, my fellow traveler, have enriched my time at Hogwarts beyond anything I could have imagined. Thank you. I believe your friendship to be one of the most important in my life. Thank you for coming to visit me. It is always.
Şimdi oyunun başında bunu eleştirmiştim biliyorsunuz. Şunu daha doğrusu arkadaşlık ilişkilerine daha fazla önem vermesi gerektiğini, bize bunu hissettirmesi gerektiğini vesaire. Oyun sonunda şunu diyebilirim ki kesinlikle bunu iyi becerdiler. Nereden gireceğiz? Oyunun harita yönlendirmesi çok sıkıntılı bazen. Yani dostlar bilmiyorum ama şu rezalet ne? Bu nedir? Şuna baksanıza, oyun boyunca aynı sistemle oynadık. Ki sistemden bahsederken Nvidia Geforce Experience'ın en yüksek ayarlarla oynamamı istediği bir bilgisayardayız. Hani anlam veremiyorum şu kasmalara. Şuna baksanıza ya. Gerçekten işkenceydi oyunun sonları.
Professor Weasley, you wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even somehow ingratiated yourself with the Headless Hunt.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Sweeting. It's nice to see her engaging more with her classmates. There have evidently been Snidget sightings in the area lately. If the Centaurs are to be believed, 2 Hogwarts students are behind it.
I'm certain I don't know what...
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course. What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. I see some progress here, but quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be completed. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony.
Rehberinin %98'ini tamamladık bu arada, daha çok var diyor ya.
To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
Eyvallah hocam. Oha.
You up to now?
Buggers. Böcürt.
We have seen our students exemplify the bravery of Godric Gryffindor. And now we can finish. The loyalty of Helga Hufflepuff. The wisdom of Rowena Ravenclaw. And the ambition of Salazar Slytherin. And so, the winner of this year's House Cup.
Excuse me, Headmaster, if I may. One particular student's heroism during the attack on Hogwarts, not to mention the level to which they have excelled in their coursework as a new student, no less. Well, it would seem that it certainly merits, I'd say, 100 points to their house. Wouldn't you agree?
Ah, yes. Thank you, Professor Weasley. I suppose we have our winner.
Ve Profesör Black, Simon Pegg'in muhteşem sesiyle. Şeyi merak ediyorum, acaba başka bir bina seçseydik Nettie ile gene aynı görevleri yapar mıydık? Evet, Avalanche Studio'ya teşekkür ederken dostlar, uzun süredir böyle bir seri çekmemiştim. Aslında 2 yıldır kanala çok fazla önem veremiyorum daha doğrusu, sahip olduğum diğer sorumluluklar sebebiyle. Ama daha fazla şey yapacağım dostlar. İlk bir yılında kanalın neredeyse her gün video yayınladım. Evet, o kadar yapamayabilirim ama sık sık videolarla sizlerle olacağım. Çünkü sizleri çok özlemişim. Hepinizi tek tek çok seviyorum. İyi ki varsınız. Gelecek serilerde görüşmek üzere. Kendinize çok ama çok iyi bakın dostlar. Oyunun çok büyük bölümünü bitirdik. Belki çok fazla eleştiride bulunduğumu gördünüz ama bu dünyaya ait, bu evrene ait geniş bir oyun yapmalarından dolayı Avalanche'a ayrı teşekkür etmek lazım. Evet, çok konuşmayayım ben. Görüşmek üzere dostlar.